Hey, sports fans. Welcome back to the channel. Little different view for you today in honor of two of my favorite TTMers, TTM Bob, then and now, and Jesse with Pine River TTM. They'll both explain themselves as we finish this video today because I have 21 returns for you, and anybody that watches Pine River knows exactly what that means. It is time for some cool guy stuff. So, we will get started with some cool guy stuff. Like I said, I have 21 returns, and some of those returns will explain why Bob is getting a shout out today too. He's pushed me to a new set to collect, so I will speak on those as we get going here. But anyway, just wanted to start things off a little different today. Shout out Pine River TTM and also Then and Now Bob Bertain. Great TTMers if you're not subscribed. All right, we'll get this turned around and put things back to normal. All right, a little bit more normal view for everybody now. I'll be honest, had my Bears going this morning, preseason or not. Great drubbing of the Cleveland Browns. So I was a little lazy on prep for these. So we're just going to run right through these, tell you how long they took and who they are. I did not do my research for these, so if that's something that you look forward to, I apologize. I will get back to that again. But I had to enjoy some Bears football this morning. Cubs, Cardinals this weekend started off with a bang with a win. So all good on the sports front for me right now. Hopefully you guys had a good week as well. So let's get going. First one I have is coming out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. In 152 days, we have Mr. Rick Honeycutt on the Golden Beauties. What a way to get started. Everybody knows I love these beautiful yellow 91 Fleer. Trying to complete the whole set likely won't ever happen. I will need to do a recap because I believe I am at least over 200 at this point. The next one I have is coming out of Trenton, New Jersey in around the same 148 days. This is another set that I started in on this year, the 90 Pro Set Golf. Probably should do an update on these two. 100 cards in the set. A lot of the guys that are still living do sign, so pretty cool set to try to go after. He also sent me a nice little letter. I asked these guys what their favorite win was. His only win was in 1989, the Central Classic, Centennial maybe. So that was pretty cool to get a little additional letter with as well. The next one I have is coming out of West Palm Beach, Florida in 115 days. And we have some more 90 Pro Set Golf. I went for weeks, maybe a month without getting any of these back. I really sent out a ton for a while there. So nice to see him coming back in. Nick Price had a great PGA Tour career and now still is on Golf Central and a lot of different golf outlets talking about golf. So a nice return there. The next one I have is coming out of North Texas in 18 days. Mr. Pete O'Brien. Try to get out of there. These studio cards I always thought were pretty cool. Never got into too many, but... And then the 92 score. The next one I have is coming out of Tacoma, Washington in 7 days. And we all know that I am a huge Cubs fan, so this is the second time getting back from Patrick Wisdom. He does inscribe everything, which doesn't bother me because I'm not out to sell mine. When I'm dead and gone, I'm sure my kids will, but that's okay then too. So, Mr. Patrick Wisdom was enjoyable to watch in the short stint that he was a Cubby, but a quick return, and that is the second time I've gotten back from Patrick Wisdom. The next one I have is coming out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and a 1 of 1. I did not pay a fee on this, and I know he charges one, so I got lucky on this one, Mr. Ron Guidry. I think this is a 90 score, 89 score. 89 score. Thought it would look cool with the backdrop there. So Mr. Ron Guidry, the Louisiana Lightning. The next one I have is coming out of Jackson, Mississippi. And I haven't gotten many of these lately. But the 92 game day, Mr. Terrell Buckley in that unfortunate ugly jersey. Nonetheless, pretty good college player, and he was pretty good in that green and gold as well. That's about all I have to say about that. The next one I have is coming out of Phoenix, Arizona in 18 days. And Mr. Luis Gonzalez in a Cubby uniform towards the end of his career. Most notably known with Arizona, Houston. Love these Cracker Jack repop cards. Shows the signature really well too. So, Mr. Luis Gonzalez. The next one I have is coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina in 10 days. I have Mr. Jimmy Bennig on the 91 Max. Another set that I've been going after. NASCAR guys are usually pretty good with their signatures. So that's been a fun set to go after as well. The next one I have is coming out of Pittsburgh, PA in 22 days. Some more Cubbies, Mr. Matt Clement. Kind of hard to see his signature there. Looks nice on those. The next one I have was part of the Pete O'Brien earlier send out. This was 3 of 1 in 9 days. So I got Mr. Al Clark, the umpire, to finish this off. Matt Murillo was first. Pete O'Brien is the player sliding into the plate. And Al Clark is the umpire on the top. So this is sweet to have it finished. All 3 signatures now on this 92 score card. And Al Clark hooked me up with my protective thing with the signature here. And also included his own postcard. So pretty cool return from Mr. Al Clark. And really cool to get that triple signed. The next one I have is coming out of Metroplex, Michigan in 10 days. Mr. Ernie Witt. And here is the shout out to Mr. Bob Brattain. I am going to try to follow suit with him on these 88 tops. And the 88 Don Russ to boot. So a nice 3 of 3 from Ernie Witt. The next one I have is coming out of San Bernardino, California in just 12 days. Mr. Rudy Cienz on the Golden Beauty 91 Fleer. There were not a lot of returns for this guy. I've been trying for the oddball ones and the ones that I've missed along the way. So it was nice to see that one come back. There wasn't a ton of success, but they're just sitting in the box. So I figured I might as well try to get them sent out. So that was a nice return in just 12 days. The next one I have is coming out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Some more 91 Max, Mr. Leonard Wood, part of the Wood brothers. So that's cool. And this one's been out for a while. This one's from Pittsburgh, PA. Did not get sent at the same time. And they came back a few days different. But this is Matt Clement. Any of you that watch my channel, I do send out my traveling Wrigley Field cards. This one is my modern era, if you will, one. Here's the top, Mr. Matt Clement added to. It had David Artsma, Ryan Theriot, and Glendon Rush currently on it. They've left a lot of room on the rest of the photo, so that's nice. So we'll get this one sent out again. So number 4, return on this photo, my pre-90s, pre-80s one. I think I'm up to 9 signatures on, so it's always nice to see them come back. It's hard to send them out as I worry about them not coming back the more signatures I get on them. The next one I have is coming out of Orlando, Florida in just 10 days. Some more 91 Max, Mr. Robbie Loomis. Looks nice with the blue signature there. The next one I have is coming out of suburban Illinois. This one's 2 of 2. More Bob influence on the 88 Topps, Mr. Dan Pascal. He's got some really cool cards in the junk wax era with the old White Sox uniforms. He is kind of limited on how many I think he will sign, so I just sent out 2. I sent out the 87 and the 88 Topps, which were 2 sets that I collected when I was a kid. Probably one of the first baseball sets. So with Bob's influence and just the fact that I have a ton of them sitting around, that is one of the ones I'm going to head down that road now. The next one I have is coming out of Houston, Texas. This is 3 of 3. And some more 88 Topps. Bobby Meacham. Shout out to the Yankees. Bob there too. Dan Pascal, all Yankee uniforms, and Bobby Meacham. 88, 87, and the 88 Donruss. So a nice return from Bobby Meacham. The next one I have is coming out of Trenton, New Jersey. And a 1 of 1 in just 12 days. More Yankee 88 Topps. Look at that. Rick Cerone. He is a 1 per. The next is coming out of Boston, Mass. Maybe not a good to go with those Yankees. And my first hockey return in quite some time, Mr. Ken Hodge Jr. These Pro Set Platinum look really cool. Almost like a stadium club, almost how nice the photos are. And this signature, for the fact that this is a glossy card, turned out really well. And then the all-rookie team on the score turned out nice as well. So, great hockey return. And the last one I have for you today is coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Usually know what that means. Some NASCAR on the 91 Max, Mr. Ben Hess. So quite a good return. It was 2 weeks, but I'm going to take it. I know Jesse gets his 20 and his cool guy stuff all in 1 week. I had to get through 2 weeks to do it, but it was still nice to have quite a few to share with you guys. Some new ones for me, some repeat offenders as well. But pretty good week. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And as always, go Cubs, go.